All right, guys, Quadum FT here, of course, back at you with another Apex Legends video. We're going to be going over the Season 5 new Legend leak and her abilities, obviously known as Loba or Rosie. I'm not totally certain on when Loba will be released. My guess would be Season 5, but it'd be great to get another new Legend in Season 4 besides Revenant. Now, here are a couple clips from the Apex Legends podcast that I do called Squadcast with Seth Lee, my brother, iLoot Games, and Jay Miles. The entire podcast will be linked below, so make sure to go over and watch or listen to all of it. And subscribe to the Squadcast channel while you're over there. We cover information about Loba, the possible Bloodhound town takeover, and much, much more. With that said, roll the clips. But speaking of Octane and him being sort of like an assassin type, really aggressive player, we actually are moving on to the questions. So here's our question, and shout out for the episode to Tech. It goes to Tech Savvy Gamer. What do you guys think Loba's class will be? Do you think her abilities that are based on leaks will change the meta? And before we get into that real quick, if you guys want next episode 11, if you guys want the next episode's shout out as well as your question answered, all you guys got to do is comment hashtag question down in the comment section below.
Yeah, make sure to do that. We're definitely looking for a lot of questions. Maybe next time we could even do 2 or 3, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But with back to the question, thank you, Tech Savvy Gamer, again. So he asks Loba's class, which is kind of confusing for me. I mean, class isn't really used anywhere in Apex. Obviously, he could be meaning support, like you said, aggressive player, something
that's
like
what I think
that.
he's going on.
That's what he's talking about.
So
as in like lifeline and support, and you know, like a Wraith would be sort of like an assassin, like a really aggressive.
Well, what is her character? It does say what she.
Honestly,
Loba is sure. Obviously like obviously we know Loba's leaked abilities that have been like kind of.
Oh, in the files it says she's a translocating thief is what like her title is.
But like if you take her abilities and you imagine them into a legend, what kind of legend, what kind of meta do you think she holds? Is she like an aggro player? Is she like a more Revenant kind of player that's kind of like in between, who is not really super aggro but can be kind of defensive, I guess you'd say, against aggro players? Like, you know, what kind of legend would Loba be? And looking at her abilities, when you see her tactical with the disc that she can throw and teleport to the disc, obviously that sounds like an aggro kind of player. But then we have her other abilities that are based upon like finding loot, which are a little bit more passive abilities. They're not, you know, super up in your face like Wraith. All of Wraith's abilities, you know, the portal, the tactical, it's all about escaping. It's all about, you know, being able to do these high level plays and stuff. As far as Loba though, I think she has one really like high level play with the disc thing, but then the loot, the translocating thief thing, I think it kind of balances it out. So honestly, I don't think she's an aggro player like Wraith. I think she's going to be more in the middle, like Revenant, have some abilities that are meant for being aggro, and then some also being meant for a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking like basically we don't know 100% about her abilities, but based on the files, like he said in the question, I personally think like her abilities. Sure. Yeah, obviously. I really do think that she's going to be really good early game. Personally, I think that's going to be like being able to, I mean, obviously besides the ultimate where you can like throw a disc and teleport to it, that's absolutely insane. You can pretty much use that in any situation.
Ultimate, but someone told me that it was
I think it's a tactical.
Yeah, because I have sound files that prove it's a tactical.
Wow, that changes everything for me. Wow, I was gonna say seems like a only early game type of person, but I'm definitely wrong on that one.
And I think we can't assume that everyone knows what her abilities are. So just to let you guys know, her tactical ability is to throw a disc and teleport to that location. Then her other abilities are to reveal the type of loot in an area through the walls. And then she has another one where she places a device that can steal all nearby loot. And then one called Eye for Quality. Loba can see nearby loot through walls. So, and then what else is there? Yeah, that's about it. So just so you guys know, just like with Revenant, all of that can change. And I think also what he's asking is, so the classes that we have right now in Apex are offensive, defensive, support, and recon. And I think that she's probably going to be support just because of her ability to get loot, and so I think she fits into that category. Yeah. And right now for support, I think the only one we have really is Lifeline.
Yeah.
So and then
maybe Gibby. I don't think Gibby classes as.
No,
but at this point he might be. Defensive makes that makes more sense
for sure.
But I mean, resin and healing faster makes me think support.
I just like saw this the other day. You guys know that Pathfinder's actually changed. Like when the game first came out, he had the plus sign next to his name, like Lifeline, as a support player.
Oh yeah, now he's
changed. Yeah, he's changed to Recon. I just
Recon
found that
makes
out.
sense, with his ability to use the beacons and then move characters around.
Oh yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
And then you said it was defensive, offensive,
recon,
and then recon. Okay, so with recon, I'm thinking that's
Bloodhound, Crypto.
Yeah, that's
Bloodhound, Crypto, and Pathfinder. Yeah,
but recon makes me also think that when relating it to the army or something, you're on a recon mission, you're looking for stuff. That makes me think that Loba could maybe even be a recon type character.
Oh, that's true.
Because she's looking for all the loot. She has those abilities to be able to see when it's up close, see through walls, and see where loot is. So maybe she could be a recon type character or a support character. I know people in that comment that we got, people were saying that they hope there's another support character because right now we only have Lifeline as a support character. So I'd love to see another support, but it wouldn't surprise me if she plays sort of like a recon character.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. So, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see with Loba or Rosie, whatever you want to call her. But thank you again, Tex.
Hopefully you enjoyed that. The full episode, of course, will be linked in the description. Make sure to go check it out. We also did a podcast a couple weeks ago. I believe it's episode number 6 with Chris Edgarly, the voice actor of Pathfinder. That's personally my favorite episode. Now, this video's Notification Squad shout out goes to Gaming Crew. If you want next vid's shout out, all you got to do is comment Noti Squad or Notification Squad down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn your bells on to stay up to date on all things Apex Legends. Over 90% of people who watch my videos aren't subbed, so if you're new, make sure to do so and hit that sub button. As well as if you enjoyed the video, click that like button, thumbs it up. It only takes 2 seconds. It's been your boy Quadum FT or Caleb, and I'm out. Peace.